of a man called defender of justice, defender of the people, defender of the earth. I come to you with the Kingdom Insight moment and want to share a story in the Mcdonald's where Shaquille O'Neal entered and saw a homeless man, and that connection with Jesus the Christ and the blind man from the Holy Scriptures in the Holy Book of Luke, chapter 18, starting at the 35th verse. And it reads, "And it came to pass that as he was come nigh unto Jericho, a certain blind man sat by the wayside begging." Verse 36, "And hearing the multitude pass by, he asked what it meant." Verse 37, "And they told him that Jesus of Nazareth passes by." Verse 38, "And he cried, saying, Jesus, thou son of David, have mercy on me." Verse 39, "And they which went before rebuked him, that he should hold his peace. But he cried so much the more, Thou son of David, have mercy on me." Now Jesus speaks in verse 41, saying, "What wilt thou that I shall do unto thee?" And he said, "Lord, that I may receive my sight." Verse 42, "And Jesus said unto him, Receive thy sight, thy faith hath saved thee." Now, I want you to take a quick look at this video of Shaquille O'Neal and the encounter with the homeless man, and I will be back.
How many you want? One or two? Man, right here got a Lakers tattoo.
Oh, he got it.
Yeah, no good. I got it.
Oh, man.
Two chicken sandwich with cheese. Just because I have more than the average guy doesn't mean I'm better than the average guy.
Now, stand clear for more. Now, each and every one of you listen to the reading of the holy text that I read to you, and you paid close attention to the video and what you heard between Shaquille O'Neal and the homeless man in McDonald's. Now, Jesus the Christ came to Jericho, and this blind man was in the pathway where Jesus was. The blind man, after he understood who was present, was Jesus. He could not see, but he could hear that it was Jesus. Even though he could not see, but he could hear, and from the hearing and the presence of Jesus caused this man to cry out for a desperate plea for his eyesight to be given back to him, and he knew that Jesus was the one that could do it. Now, the homeless man in McDonald's, he was in the presence of Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal came to the homeless man. The homeless man did not come to Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal in his presence, in who he is, a four-time championship player in basketball, the NBA, has plenty of money. His reputation, his status in the world is indeed great. But even with that connection with him as opposed to Jesus Christ, the most powerful man to ever live, has championships from the beginning of time to the day that he was brought in the earth in the form of the flesh, humbled himself and played the role of a servant, the greatest servant to ever walk the earth, to serve humanity, gave the blind man what he needed. Shaquille O'Neal gave the homeless man what he needed, what he wanted. The homeless man wanted food. Food is limited. It can only do so much. It can serve a hunger from within. But the blind man needed something that was beyond temporal. He wanted something that could give him something that no ordinary prescription of drug or no ordinary man could give him. Only Jesus Christ. And Jesus Christ gave him something that was going to liberate him from a condition that he had within his life. And he gave this blind man sight. And so Shaquille O'Neal, and the great thing that he did was limited in what he could do. When you go to Jesus Christ and know of your condition, you may have received your sight from birth. You may be able to see me speak to you. But spiritually, you are blind and you are in darkness within your spirit, within your internal being. And there is no man on the earth, in past, present, or in the future, that can deliver neither one of us from the dark places from within, but that one name, one man. This man, and the only one, is Jesus Christ. When you call upon him, he will give you what you need according to your faith, according to who you want and who you desire to give you what you need, knowing no one else can. And when you come to the realization that it is only Jesus, he will forever change what's internally, and what's internally will transform you externally. Jesus the Christ, he'll meet your need, but you must call upon him. The homeless man received a chicken sandwich and probably some fries and a drink. But what I offer to you, he will feed you the eternal words of life that will give you peace and power in this present life, in this earth, that you may live eternal life in the afterlife, in the kingdom of heaven. And I submit to you that of this moment, you can call on Jesus the Christ anywhere, no matter where you are, no matter the condition that you are in presently. You may be in the position that you have no physical arms or legs, and you probably cannot see from your sight. You may be broken from within, paralyzed from within, paralyzed in the external remedies of your body. You may not be able to speak in any condition that you're in. You may be on drugs. You may have a alcohol condition. You may have a sex drive condition. You may have a stealing condition. You may be one who cannot tell the truth when the truth is right before you. You may be one. You have killed someone, murdered someone. You may have hatred in your heart. You may be a white supremacist. You may hate others for no reason. But when you realize your condition and know that you need help, there's only one name that can offer, deliver, and set you free and give you a service that will change you for the rest of your life. And that is no other than Jesus the Christ. When you call upon him, and you're serious about calling upon him, and knowing and respecting him for who he is, and you are determined no matter what to get what you need in your life from Jesus Christ, that will change your life forever. It's important to know that when you are calling upon and want Jesus in your life, there are always going to be problems that will face you to give you doubt or to distract you or deter you from receiving what Jesus Christ has to offer to you. And it is evident in the Holy Scriptures. The people along the way, when this man cried out and they tried to stop him, he was even more of a hunger and a desire that rose up in him to call out even more on Jesus Christ. And that was the key that gave him his sight. And you must be determined to make changes in your life and call upon and trust and follow the path that Jesus has within the Holy Scriptures, and you shall receive what you need for your life to forever be changed from this day forward. Shaquille O'Neal gave the homeless man what he needed, and the homeless man will probably never see nor approach Shaquille O'Neal again. But when you call upon and receive what Jesus Christ has to offer, you will live with him presently now until you take your last breath, and when you awake and arrive in the eternal world, you will live with Jesus Christ forever. This message is approved by me. Over out.